in public speaking, whenever you speak, you will have to put your content in a way that it will reach out to different kinds of learners. Some are visual, some are auditory, some are kinesthetic, right? So there must be powerful words and should be told in a way that it will catch the receptivity of the ears in the audience. Okay, you will have to use words which will be descriptive, which will talk about pictures and create a mental image in the audience. And you should also be using your hands and your face and your expressions so that they will be able to get a feel of movement happening. So what we were talking about, once again I forgot what I was talking about. What did I talk about?
Positive attitude.
We talked about positive attitude. And what did we say in positive attitude?
Looking for the best and hoping for the best.
That's your definition of positive attitude. What else was your definition of positive attitude?
Having good thoughts in mind.
Having good thoughts in mind. So then why did I tell you to elaborate?
So that it can reach out to the audience.
So that you can reach out to the audience. Why do you need to reach out to the audience?
So that all the audience will understand what they're supposed to say.
Yeah, so you will keep the audience engaged. And why do we need to have variety in the words that we use? Why do we need to have variety in the words that we use to keep the audience engaged?
So that they feel like listening.
So that they feel like listening. But why do you need to add variety? I spoke about different styles. Very good. Words which will register in the minds of the audience because they might be auditory learners. Okay. Then we have to use words which will mental pictures. Then we have to create or use words by which you have to use hand movements, expressions, etc., which will make the kinesthetic learners engage to you. Kinesthetic means the ones who learn through movement. Okay, through movement. So if there is no movement, it's just a still picture, they are not able to relate to it. So there has to be some movement. Okay, so that is why you have to cater to people who are auditory, who are visual, as well as kinesthetic. Hence, words have the power to connect, right? For example, if I say, the loud thundering was hitting at my ears, and it was becoming very, very difficult for me to listen or to enjoy the slow gushing of the river. What did you get an image? Did you get a sound?
Yeah.
Yeah. So these words created sound and they created image. And when I said a flowing river, I used my hands, right? So that movement also engages the audience. Hence, you have to cater to the visual, auditory, and kinesthetic audience. So your content when you speak must have the stimulus for all these three types of learners. Okay, that is one of the mantras of effective public speaking. Connect to the audience according to their learning style. Okay, we as speakers go to different audiences. So sometimes we see the majority of the audiences are auditory. So then we curate our entire session to engage to auditory learners. Sometimes they are more visual. So PPTs, audio, AV aids, all these things, pictures, all these things will help them to learn better. And if it is a kinesthetic crowd, you have to do a lot of activities. They will be very restless to sit in one place. So you should know that after a particular point, if people are getting restless, then you have to introduce an activity by which they will have some movement. So this is how an ideal public speaking event should engage the audience with respect to visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Clear? So थोड़ा movement लाना जरूरी है.